here at the train station. My train should be here in a few minutes. I'm not really sure if I'm on the right platform. I think this makes sense, but I don't know. I have this fear, of course, that the train's gonna come and I won't be in the right spot and I can't get on. And then I don't know what I do, but I think it'll work out. I hope it's gonna work out. There's no one here to ask. There are no signs that give me information. All right, I think it'll be okay. All right, there's an announcement. Sound like she said track 1, and I see the light of a train, and it looks like it's coming on the correct side, or the side where I am standing and waiting. So I think this will be a success. I hope so. Made it on. Turns out you have to press a button on the outside of the door compartment to get in, which eventually I realized I got in. I have to do the same thing to get off. But the conductor who just scanned my ticket kind of let me know. He's like, press the button when you want to get off. So, okay, on the way to San Clodio, and then we'll continue on with the Invierno. Oh no, I think I've struck out with coffee. So I had heard that this place, the Hotel Las Vegas, would be open nice and early, right across from the train station for coffee. Not true. There was a coffee machine in my hotel, and I tried to get a cup, but it was not working. Oh no. I think this means that I have 20 kilometers to walk without coffee. No. All right, it is 8 a.m. I'm heading out of San Clodio, which is where I took the train to. It's just outside of Quiroga. It's kind of Quiroga's train station. And I got a cafe con leche and a croissant. Look how pretty this view is behind me. Oh, it's so nice. San Clodio is really cute. The man at the bar was so nice. All the locals were gathered there. Anyway, so it's really a beautiful, cool morning right now, but it's gonna get really hot. And I have 35 kilometers to walk today. Normally, I mean, that would be a big day, but I'd be feeling pretty good about it. I'm a little bit nervous because of that food poisoning and just not knowing if my body's up to it yet, but it's gonna be totally fine. Yeah, I have a reservation tonight, so it'll be okay. But I'm feeling really good this morning, so I'm ready to go. So there is a lot of road walking for this first stretch. I have gradually been climbing up, but luckily this is a very quiet road. One car just passed me, but not busy at all. So if I have to walk on a road, this one is not a bad one. So the first 5 kilometers of the stage have all been on the road, but now the arrows and the markers are pointing right. So we are finally going off-road. And it looks like we're going to be following this dirt track up. This is a pretty part of the walk. Oh, it's really nice now. All right, I think I'm about at the top of the first climb, which actually wasn't that bad. I know I'm breathing a little heavy, but a lot of it, the whole part on the road was pretty gradual. And it was a little steeper coming up on this dirt road, but it wasn't that bad. All right, well, maybe we climb a little bit more, but for the most part, I think I'm at the top. And the really good thing for me is, I feel like I've got my Camino legs back. I mean, it's a little maybe early to say because, I probably only walked, like 6, maybe 7 kilometers of the day, but I felt really good on this climb. My legs felt so strong. So good. So encouraging. I was totally wrong before when I thought I was at the top of this climb because, it keeps going up and up, but it's got to be close. Maybe this is the top because the Camino goes off to the left here and it looks like we're gonna go down. I really love all these Camino signs. I mean, oh, there's so many of them. They're so varied. The signage is excellent on this route. I think I keep saying that, but I think it'd be really, really tough to get lost. So far, anyway. You know, there's still a lot I haven't walked, but I am very, very impressed with the signage. This is so nice walking up here. Oh, really nice view. This is the path I'm headed down. Oh, I love it. This is nice. There's a big sign that lets you know that there is a fountain. It's the first water source so far on this stage, so pretty important. And I love it. Actually, I really like this sign too. Nice detail. Camino is down that road, but for water you gotta go just a little bit off trail. There is the water. Perfect. Perhaps this is the spot with the angry dogs? I don't know. Maybe. He's not so happy to see me. Yeah, that was definitely where I had read some reports about there being a really angry dog chained up. It would bark and kind of lunge at you as you walk by. There's definitely enough room to pass. I wasn't too scared. He seemed pretty locked on the chain, but I can understand that could be a bit harrowing for, you know, a lot of people, and certainly isn't pleasant to have a dog just kind of barking and lunging against its chain. There are two dogs there, and the other dog was also a big dog but didn't bark at all and seemed kind of sweet. So anyway, I had read reports on the Camino forum about that dog, and he's still there. Time for a snack break. Found a bench right under this little chapel. Important to keep your eyes open here. So the path just climbed up steeply. It'd be easy to keep going, but you want to look to the left. I mean, the marker is pretty obvious, but I suppose if your head were down and you weren't looking around, you might miss it. So we follow this grassy path up. This is now the second ascent of the day. This is another really pretty part of the trail today. Still on the second climb. But again, it's pretty gradual. It was a little steep in the beginning, but now it's just winding along this forest track. Oh, this is such a stunning stage. Hello, my cow friends. Enjoying this beautiful day. It's a little hot, but there's a nice breeze. This is Pobra, the only town really with any services. So I'm gonna try to find a drink, maybe a little bite to eat. Oh, this is cute. Almost looks like a little swimming area. It looks like what was once potentially a really muddy area now has these really nice paved stones laid down for a walkway. So it's quite a pleasant walk under these trees. You know, it's a hot day, but in the shade with the breeze. Oh, it's so beautiful. And this looks like a really nice walkway for pilgrims. Or anyone, really. I met my first two pilgrims. Woohoo! Kind of met them. I had seen them when I was stopping back for a break. They were also at the same bar, and they wished me a buen camino when I sat down, and it made me so happy. And I just passed them on the path, and I was trying to speak in Spanish, which, for me doesn't go so well. But we're just commenting on how long the stage was, how hot it is today. I kind of tried to ask if they were staying in the Albergue in Monforte tonight, but they're not. But I'm assuming probably see them on tomorrow's stage. In any case, this walk today, it just felt so good. I feel like I've needed this. I feel like it is a return to the Camino. And I know I never left the Camino, but I think the days of food poisoning and those short stages, I just needed to kind of take some time to get back into it, and I feel like I'm back into it. My body feels really good, probably a little more tired than I normally would be, but overall, I'm probably at I don't know how many kilometers, about 30 kilometers right now. And it is hot, but I don't mind walking in the heat, and my legs feel pretty strong, and I just feel really good. And it's been a really nice stage. Some road walking, but a lot of walking through the countryside, some beautiful views. Oh, it just feels like I'm back on the Camino. So this has been a very good Camino day for me. Now this is a field of cows. I'm in the new Albergue in Monforte. Oh, and I like it already. They need about 10 minutes to finish cleaning. But here's a tiny kitchen area. There's complimentary tea and coffee and cold water. Oh, it's really nice. And this is the sleeping area. The bunks have curtains. There's a little pouch where you can keep your things. The mattresses are really comfortable. You get disposable sheets. This is my area with all of my stuff. Excuse the mess. But this is a super nice albergue. I really like it a lot.